What is going on, everybody? MBKVAP coming at you with yet another YouTube video. Today we are back with some more Assassin's Creed. First, before we start this video, I want to state I do apologize for the last couple videos that have been posted. The audio wasn't the greatest, and I'm aware. I found out after I posted them that the audio was not at all at upload quality. And with Assassin's Creed, you guys have to understand, there's like some issues when recording, and when you get those issues, you can't go back and re-record. You'd have to legit restart from your last save, pretty much, and I can't be doing that every single time. Nowadays, I do run tests. I think that this is a good quality. I'm not, the greatest at telling, so let me know if this is good. If not, I can always change it for future episodes. Like I said, I think it's pretty good. Okay, that was a render issue. We've had those a few times. Nothing too serious, though. So anyways, we're picking up right where we left off last time. Again, I do apologize for the last two videos. Usually when I record these, I record 2 videos at a time and then upload them, so usually they end up the same type of quality, and so yeah. Well, I wanted to air assassinate one of these, but it didn't work out too well. So, again, let me know what you guys think in the comments below on the quality, if I need to change it or not. I'm hoping not, but if I have to, I will. I can always tweak and retweak. It's whatever works best for you guys.
Don't come any closer.
Sounds like we do have a mercenary we have to fight. Okay. What's the matter? Angry I killed your pet lion? You'll join him. Oh, I have no doubt of that. Oh, one thing I do want to touch on. I cannot fix the echoey sound. For some reason, it only happens with this. Like, it sounds fine on OBS. And if you're wondering, the reason I don't record with OBS Studio, I used to earlier in the series, but I can't anymore because for some reason it lags anytime I try to record. I don't know, and it's not the computer, because it used to work fine, you know.
You've returned. Did you bring the proof I asked for?
I think this might interest you. I took it from the commander after I killed him. You know what it's about?
What do you mean?
Your reaction betrayed you.
Yes. The man mentioned in this note was on important business for Athens.
Why was the messenger trying to get to Mytilene?
He was to help distribute supplies to the people there, to help them against their oppressors.
Who is this man to you? You look concerned.
He was only an aide. It was his mission that was important.
I hope this proves I can be trusted to get the job done.
Proved you're competent, yes. Trusted. You did read the note.
I had to make sure it was proof of what I did. It could have been anything.
A good point.
And I do also apologize. I can't win. The audio was still on and it should have been muted.
Yes, it's imperative Yeremos is freed and reaches the ship. I've read it for him.
Where should I look for Yeremos?
I did not mean to hit that.
He'll be in the old quarry. I have it on good authority they're holding all their prisoners there.
Good authority, huh?
Don't worry. I'll get this Yeremos of yours to the ship.
That was another derp I did. Man, I'm just full of derps. Okay, let's try now. There we go. Okay. So we have a whole bunch of quests. I'm not even going to mess with that. But we are going to go ahead and head to the main quest zone and start that quest up. Although I am quite curious. We do have to hit this area, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it for now. Yeah, we're just gonna head to Pericles. I'm sorry. So we have a bit of a walk or jog or run or whatever. I don't like using my horse because in the city because it's just it causes too many problems. A lot of people try to attack me, especially here in Athens. As previous videos have shown, the Athenian people are awful towards me. Awful. Like you saw it earlier when I was attacking those two Athenian soldiers. or 3 actually, one of these civilians actually attacked me. They apparently have a really strong bond with the, and that's why I get my bounties so often. They have a really strong bond with the Athenian soldiers, apparently. It's crazy. Yeah, so I'm looking into why that might be the case, as to why OBS, like when it comes to recording, I don't know if it's my video card is slow or what. That doesn't even make sense to me. I'm not too big on computers. I don't know very much. That's why I'm a console player. But I've always been a console player. But I do record off a laptop, obviously. And I do want to get my computer at some point. But or a computer. Okay. It's weird that it didn't start up automatically. But, hey. And I do apologize if you hear noises in the background. It happens every now and then, and I don't have a advanced studio, you know, like I wish I did. Hey, Phoebe!
Phoebe! You said you weren't coming back to Kefalonia, so I decided to leave too. I said I wouldn't be coming back. But I don't remember saying you should leave. Well, here I am. How did you even get here, Phoebe? Well, I did make some drachmi working for Marcos. So you paid someone to bring you to Athens? Not exactly. Phoebe... I needed a drachmi for when I arrived. I couldn't use it all to leave, and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I sneaked on a ship. Don't worry, nobody saw. I just can't believe you made it. I don't remember much of Athens from when I was a baby. But every once in a while, something feels familiar. It's nice. I can't believe you're here. Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia. But what are you doing here? I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes. So you somehow work here? For Pericles? No, for Aspasia. I don't understand why I have to change. It's just what you do here. I felt weird at first, but you forget about it pretty fast. And my weapons? Don't worry, I'll take care of them. You don't want to scare people in there. Well... How is it you're working for Aspasia? Well, I did get into a little bit of trouble after I got to Athens. I may have been a leader of a small group of orphans that tried to cheat Aspasia. We didn't know it was her, though. And you...
Sounds like Phoebe.
Convinced her to hire you. No, she asked me on her own. That was lucky. I think I'm ready to go in. You can't. Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
Ugh, fine.
I'll get changed. Promise you'll take care of my things? Yep. Leave your weapons in the corner, and I'll come back when you're done.
Symposium. And I welcome him with a blade.
Comfortable in this. Now you look like everyone else. You say that like it's a good thing. It is. If you want them to take you seriously, this is the easiest way. Trust me. Is that everything? You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this. I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me? No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye.
Here, Cassandra. The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made her grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotos! Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
They will if you get them to trust you. And you've wisely dressed for the occasion. Appearing trustworthy is the most important part of being trusted, after all. Now then, come, let me introduce you to everyone. They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues.
She just stole that woman's wine.
Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
I've heard of Sophocles. In my line of work, it pays to know who the richest and most famous men are.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies. You should drink more. Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
I'm not sure great is the term I would use.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates, always
Oh, dear.
appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
Oh dear.
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Mystios like you think of a party like this?
This party could be fun. Alcibiades drinks like a Spartan. Maybe he fights like one too.
If I could suggest anything, please don't start a fight or end one.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Haha.
If you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your brother said.
You're leaving me alone with these people?
You'll do fine without me, I promise. Just relax, talk to the others, and focus on finding your mother.
Oh dear.
Someone's being hurt. Open this door or I'll kick it in!
Don't mind
Oh,
her.
what the hell?
She likes to watch.
How does she?
Look at you. Such authority. such aggression. I can see why Pericles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
What the hell?
I thought this party was tame even by Athenian standards. Until now.
Let them have their meeting of the minds. I'm more interested in meeting other parts.
Oh dear.
Oil again. Allie?
You know they like you when they give you a pet name. There's more olive oil in the kitchen, but Aspasia keeps complaining about me walking unencumbered through her symposiums.
You mean naked?
It sounds so good when you say it.
Oh my god.
After your display earlier, it's probably safer I get the oil.
Obedient, too. I knew I liked you. Don't take too long.
Oh my goodness. What are you using?
And so it isn't the rich and powerful, but
a new face in Pericles is abode.
With olive oil,
That in
though.
itself is a remarkable thing. You must have seen me doing my impression of Cleon. I call it
No.
the orange ape. Tell me, what does it think?
Did you just call me it? Watch your mouth, Athenian.
It speaks, and so feisty too. Sometimes I wonder if I'm doomed to be the only young and beautiful thing here. So, what do they call you?
Cassandra.
Definitely not an it.
I wouldn't
Okay.
take you as a Cassandra.
Definitely
But
not
never
an it.
mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides.
Every
Oh,
beat it.
go on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides? Now, if you'll excuse us, I was just about to dazzle this old dog with my impression of Pericles. I call it the wooden board.
The man is your host.
Under every stone hides a politician, I always say. And Pericles is no different.
Oh, okay. Then you can get out of his party. How about that?
Listening to nothing I say?
I suppose you've come in here to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
No.
I've seen lots of fights. That wasn't one.
I really made a fool of myself this time, didn't I? I'm Sophocles, though I'm sure you knew that. And you are?
I am looking for information that'll help me find someone. A Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much.
Oh
You could
god.
talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculus, Xanthodontus exophthalmic Morosov. But he doesn't talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
No.
Words
you
spoken right out of my mouth. Either I'm dumb, or those are some made-up words. I'm going with the latter.
You want to get Euripides drunk. Are you hoping he's gonna make an even bigger scene than you did?
Ha! We both know that's not possible. But you're a feisty one, to say the least.
All right. If nothing else, this party could use the help.
You'll need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
How do you know Pericles?
I believe you mean to ask me, how does Pericles know you?
Oh my
I am
goodness.
the greatest dramatist in the land, mentor to Euripides.
lover of Asclepios, father of theater, and so on and so on.
Oh
I'm
my
sure
goodness.
It's a real honor to have you hiding in his kitchen. You're awfully worked up over Euripides. You sure you're just friends?
I'm never just anything, foreigner. Though I confess, Euripides and I hold a bond deeper than brotherhood. Why he slams it with that banal young plaything, Aristophanes, I will never know.
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely horrifying.
Excuse me.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
Oh, that's the olive oil.
Save for that arrogant playwright. I don't see many distinguished guests in here. Can I help you with something?
I'm here for your sweet wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
What an arrogant slave. Oh my goodness.
It's come back for more. Care to see my
Again with
impression
this
of
it.
Protagoras? I call it the flapping bladder.
Classy.
When I need to relax, I start a fight. For you, though.
Quickly, bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
That's a smart move, but
I'm only here because I'm searching for someone.
And yet it gave us the distinct impression it was here to fill our wine. Let's focus on that first, shall we?
You and Aristophanes could both use a drink. Let's play a game.
A competition?
Ah, wonderful idea. Euripides seems quiet, but he never turns down a challenge.
Well, if you brought us some wine, I wouldn't be opposed to showing this young one how we Argives drink.
Why don't you just apologize to Sophocles?
It's he who should apologize to you.
Sophocles is a friend, and one good friend is worth an entire family. He just needs time to recover from his outburst.
Pericles has invited all of you here for some reason.
Either we dine here and praise Pericles, or we dine with Cleon. But Cleon has all the charm of a typical politician. A horrible voice, bad breeding, and vulgar manners.
that's mean.
Let's conjure Dionysos, shall we?
This is pure swill.
Amateur. In my day, this would be considered nectar of the gods. Another round!
Ready for more?
Yeah, I can hardly stomach this pig's piss.
I could outdrink both of you with one hand. Let's have some more!
I guarantee I could outdrink you, buddy.
You ready for another?
Oh
This
dear.
wine is terrible.
You, I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Euripides, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity. I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she'd trust priests.
Oh, then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help, there's no doubt he'd have given it.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
No, thank you.
Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
How's Euripides? Drunk, I hope.
Drunk as a skunk.
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I intend to be found with at least my dignity intact. Or what's left of it anyway.
Oh, I'm sure.
If you see Pericles, tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
These people are weird. With that being said, I have a feeling I'm about to hook up with someone. This dude right here.
Just can't stay away, can you? Did you bring the oil?
You've grown up in Pericles' home, and yet you're so different.
No one is like Pericles. And he's only slightly more serious than usual, too. Athens is under siege, and he worries for her future. Which is why tonight is a fine time to celebrate what may be our last taste of freedom.
When you walked in, you seemed like you and Socrates were...
How I wish you were right. One day we will have that man in here with us. I promise you that.
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons. These men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
Time for some fun.
Oh God.
You'll have to help me strip off these uncomfortable Athenian robes.
Okay.
Gladly. If you like, we can feed them to the goat.
There's another goat?
There's another goat? What the hell?
Now, it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
Prostitutes? This is serious.
They don't like being called that. And for good reason. They offer so much more than their bodies.
Such as...
These women are companions, counselors, confidants. Powerful men come to the Etera asking for advice and value their words more than those of their closest friends and advisors. Ali!
Oh, I'm sure.
Ooh,
I'm sure that's totally what hookers are like.
continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anthusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
Okay.
Anthusa in Corinth. It's not much, but it's a start.
If it isn't the one who agrees that knowledge is most important.
I think we agreed our use of that knowledge couldn't be more different.
You remember. Perhaps our conversation can continue.
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
You have been arguing a single point all night and no one has a black eye?
Ah!
My attention.
We're discussing the nature of rules. We're better
Typical
to solve it
Spartans.
here. I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasymachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient, and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
I've seen enough of the world to know that there are no just rulers.
Yeah.
Pericles is self-serving.
Even today, there's really no such thing as a just ruler. Means, look at certain rulers that rule
Ruling a city and fighting
countries.
in battle are different things.
By practicing the art of war.
If you want any just, non-just ruler, look at Kim Jong-un.
Would save all their lives.
Just as an example.
You just said a general isn't self-serving when he brings order to his troops. Then you said he is self-serving because retreating would save the lives of his men? What are you trying to say?
I never tried to say anything.
He's
But you
contradicting
just said
himself.
those things.
I said the words, but I didn't say anything at all. I only attempted to gain your view on the matter.
Huh?
Wasting your time. Aspasia.
I couldn't help but notice your talent for debate. Well done.
Socrates is an interesting character.
Yeah,
Phoebe.
interesting, alright.
Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Cassandra can help. Everyone listens when
Oh,
she
really?
talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Cassandra will be right behind you.
Thanks for
Now,
just
allow
volunteering
me
me,
to introduce
Phoebe.
myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
What work would that be?
Your spies have been watching me. I knew you people couldn't be trusted.
We do what we must to survive, and there's no shame in that. It's how you got here, how I got here. The clothes, they fit you well, I trust.
I'd be more comfortable in these clothes if I had a blade in my hand.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
I've been searching for a woman named Myrine, my mother. I think she may be in danger, and my search brought me here.
What
Yep.
clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway.
Uh-huh.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for. Now do me a favor and get Pericles to come down here and take his guests.
Level 24. Okay, we gotta find out how to get upstairs now. Maybe back here? No. Here maybe? Bingo.
Cassandra! I didn't send for you. No matter how you've dressed for my party, Phoebe shouldn't have let you in.
Thanks.
Phoebe did nothing wrong. Aspasia asked her to let me in.
Of course she did. I can't say I'm thrilled about going down and speaking to everyone. Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
Phidias was awaiting trial, but you had me get him out of Athens. I figured you, of all people, would want to follow the law.
Phidias is a very dear friend. I didn't want to risk him being found guilty. And of course, there were other threats.
So you knew?
I know he's delusional, but one day when you have a friend you'd do anything for, you'll understand.
I hope so.
I don't understand why
I hope
you
that's
had
the case.
Anaxagoras ostracized. Socrates said he was your friend.
I won't risk the lives of those close to me if there's something I can do about it.
So you did this to protect him?
Anaxagoras understood my fears. 10 years may be a long time, but at least he'll be safe.
Why send Metiochos to the fishing district if it's dangerous?
I would never have sent him into danger willingly.
It seems you have many loyal friends.
My people are important to me.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse.
You'll be worried about a cult, trust me.
My
Trust
true
me.
concern is Athens. I fear for her future.
The Spartans aren't your real concern, Pericles. The cult is coming, and they're bringing their strongest weapon.
Listen to her, Pericles.
The Spartans are immediate. A cult's threat is ambiguous.
I'm related to one of the cult members.
And I believe him when he says they're coming after you.
Sound counsel to consider. I'll be sure to let my men know, regardless.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me. I hope my guests are able to help you in your search.
Time will tell.
Time will indeed tell. Okay.
Yeah, it's not.
You look tired.
Only of conversation. I think that's the most talking I've ever done.
See? You didn't need the weapon after all.
Okay.
I've had enough
Alright,
of
I'm ready to go.
hospitality to last me a lifetime.
Yep.
You get
Pretty
used to
much.
it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
Well, let's try
There's a woman
Corinthia.
in Corinth I'd like to talk to.
I've heard about that place from Alcibiades. He says you don't go there to talk.
Alcibiades says a lot of things.
He sure does.
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And this isn't Kefalonia. That means you'll be back.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission for me.
I'll see you soon.
Okay, that was creepy.
Bye, Cassandra.
Okay. So, let's do one other thing. We're going to upgrade our ability, and then I think we're going to end it here. Which ability? We'll do this. So I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Subscribe, rate, and comment. Twitter, Twitch, links in the description. Check it out. And I will see you guys next time. This is MBK Vamp, signing off. Also, well, before I sign off, once again, I want to remind you, let me know what you thought of the audio quality on this video. I can always tweak it and all that. It might take me a couple episodes, but we'll work through it together. But until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.